Well, hi guys, it's Monday morning, October the 10th, at least I think it is. And today's job is to get that dirt moved. And I'm going to bring a bunch of it up here, where this is low. It's been low for years. So I'm going to try to bring some dirt up to level this out to where the water doesn't lay here. So I can get basically this end, that end opened up. And I'm going to try to take the dirt on the other side of the ditch, side waterway now, and get it over there. But first, I may have to go down the road. I see flashing lights at the neighbors. I'll be back. Like a slow turtle, off he goes. He's going up to the neighbor's place next door to pull some rebar and concrete out of a pond. Well, it'll take him half an hour to get there. But we now have a ditch that will drain some water. Yeah, it's kind of deceiving looking at the ditch because you're thinking it looks like it's getting shallower. It's not. Field goes down it's about 80 feet there. Field's going down, then it goes up. There's a ditch there, comes out of the field. And he cleaned from here to there because this part of it down to just past that clump of swamp grass way down yonder, about halfway down. This section has never been cleaned in the last 50 years. So this is the first ditch cleaning this has ever had since we've owned the place. But we got a nice graded waterway that has a foot of drop from back there to where I'm standing. So the water will come this way, and it can go that way now. Oh, another thing of note. See that big rock? That's just a limestone rock. All it is. Nothing special. Sedimentary limestone. And that's a big heavy one too. But this side of the road, that's the kind of rock you find. Sedimentary limestone, just like that. Now you go across the road, and I'm going to say 90% of the rocks I find are granite. You know, cantaloupe to baseball sized chunks of granite, rounded, you know, like they've been rolling in a river. But over here, it's nothing but just limestone. Which reminds me, yep, it's still here. I got one up there I found that kind of big like that up there in dirt. I'm going to bring it back down. There's 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Seems like there's a couple more I'll have to be looking for. But got a nice graded outside waterway now. We got tile to the house to get rid of the water from the sump pump and the downspouts. And got a piece 2/3 of the way back. It goes all the way up to them trees to drain the field where it's low. So I'm picking up dirt, taking it up there by the house where that area was low from the sump pump, and kind of filling it in a little bit. Looser stuff over by the where the tile is, like I've got in the bucket. The grassier stuff away from it. Now I've got the tractor, get the tractor and the disc, run over it, kind of level it up a little bit, and just keep hauling this up. What's over there is probably just going to get raked out in the field and disc the crap out of it. That's fresh dug, and it's already dry enough that it won't do nothing. So I got my work cut out for me, you might say. And that ground is so hard. You can see the sheen on it from the bucket. He literally had that Kubota, the track's like up in the air, the teeth sticking down like this, trying to do this. That's how hard this is. But we're in good shape now. So guys, I'm going to get back at it, get dirt moved. I got to go down and try to figure out how to open a door here in a minute. Yeah, that's only about 4 inches, 5 inches thick. But it breaks up into like little pebbles. The funkiest ground I've ever seen. Well guys, I'll be back here in a bit. Well, it's taken about 2.5 hours. I've hauled all that dirt up by the house. There by that tree from the where we put the tile in this way. This stuff, ooh, boy, it is a bee. It's a summer bee. It's like a big roll of sod. And I got 100 yards of it. Oh. And that's about the only thing I can do with it. Just spread it out here, and I'll have to hit it with a disc tomorrow. Take some of this dirt up on the back side of that tile. I'm thinking there's going to be a whole bunch of this that's just going to have to get piled up, because got a nice pile of brush down there now that Craig pulled out of the ditch that was left. I got a pile of dirt right here. I'm just going to have to pile up and let it rot down, because it's full of sticks and brawls and nasties and you name it. And I hate to say it, see how gray that is? That stuff's hard as a rock now. It's going to have to get a rain on it to be able to break it up. Oh, I'm giving little Geech a breather. Some reason my oil pressure gauge ain't working. I know it's full of oil, and I just checked it, and it's actually a hair above full, but All them dark spots on the ground, I have a hydraulic leak someplace that I have yet to be able to find. But I know where it's leaking. Right there. See it drip. And I've gone through about 4 gallons of hydraulic fluid in this thing in the last 2 days. And that gets expensive in a hurry. I would call Harry to come up, try to figure this out, but I know he is understaffed right at the moment, because there a couple weeks ago, Gary got put out of commission. He got COVID, so he has to isolate. So if I find it, I'll be doing good. Right now, I'm thinking about slipping uptown and getting some lunch. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I honestly don't know how much more of this I can take today, as my insides feel like they're bounced out. You spending a day on that thing, and I'm telling you, you'll know it in a hurry. But the worst thing is, tomorrow for sure, I have got to disc that up there. And probably wouldn't hurt to run the tractor over the trench to help settle it a little bit. This stuff, oh man. I thought about giving Jacob a call and telling him bring his rototiller. You know, just scatter it out and let him rototill it up. That's God almighty. I know what this stuff is. It's hard as a rock now. It's kind of like, yeah. That's how she can do, man. Well, all kinds of organic material in there. But brother, I'm telling you, that stuff is hard. So I got some thinking to do here. I'd love if I could get from here up scattered out. But I don't know. This stuff is something else. Some of this will spread out easy, but the side part, oh boy. Now I'm thinking my plow idea might have been the best idea, but I don't know if it would have worked or not very well in this. I always wonder. Now guys, I'm going to slip out of here, grab me something to eat, and I'll be back after bit. See what happens. Well, hi guys. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm calling it a day. Fire's still slowly burning back there. I got all the dirt that was here to the first tile taken up and put in that corner where it was low. And Craig got the rest of the ditch cleaned out. You can see a pile of brush down there. I got a pile of garbage here. Dirt, sticks, roots, you name it. I got to do something with. I've spread from up here about down to the first tile. Spread it out in the field, and brother, is that ever a job. I don't know how he pushed that. There's some of them root balls that are a foot thick. literally. And it's in a sheet. And you got to break it up to move it and get it out of there. And get it out in the field and try to spread it out some. This will have to get disked up tomorrow for sure. Just like that up there. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with some of this, because it's just well, there's a chunk right there, prime example. That's 8 inches thick. There's a root chunk right there. You know, you got 6, 8 inches, 6, 8, 10 inch thick chunks of sod. It makes it rather difficult. And then you got piles like this that ain't nothing but sod. There's dirt. Here's some dirt. A little bit of dirt. And it's the same way over here, where you have dirt, and then you got sod, and you got dirt, and it's, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to do something with it. This is a lot thinner down through here, so I might be able to get through this tomorrow and get it disked. But this stuff, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Like that ain't nothing but clay. That's hard. So, put a call on to my cousin. See what he thinks would be a good idea to do with it. Because I may just have to put it up in a pile and just let it sit over the winter. I don't know yet. All I do know is I'm hot. I'm tired. And I'm ready to sit down and call it a day. Because my old butt's tired. The neighborhood BTO is here. The old saying, you can farm however you want. I'll farm how I want, and we'll all get along. Oh, I got a leak. I can't find it. That's the bad part. I don't know where it's coming from. Other than it, let me call it